Yes, it's a big difference between what we have chocolate right now. It's like wholesale chocolates. You can like international company like a Nestle chocolate. That's the only chocolate we can buy here. But it's very different. It's more sugar. They taste different. Different. It's a different kind. What we make here is different. It tastes very good. The different. That's the word. Different. Very different. I like it. I like it when she made my wife. She make a very good job. I am very proud about her.
I'm Mimi Wheeler, and I met Miriam in the Grand Torres Mall in Torres City, where she was selling the beautiful crafts from Ecuador. And I felt a connection right away with her, and same did my son Jakob, who was with me. A mall I really don't like at all, but here was this beautiful Ecuadorian woman selling handicraft. And she warmly invited us to come and visit her and her family in Ecuador. And we called her when we came to the country a few months later, while I was sourcing my cacao, visiting the factory and the farm community that produced the chocolate in southern Ecuador. So we went up to Otavalo, where she lives, she and her family lives, and had a few days with them, and it was really a wonderful time, and I was so impressed with her family, her community, and it's really fun to be with them. And in the next few years, Miriam would travel and come to the area where I live, and she would come and stay with us a little bit, and she brought her brother one summer, and I felt only the connection grew, and it's really a wonderful treat to be back here again, and I feel a great love for this family and for Ecuador, and wants them to be part of my future. And here I had started my business with very, very little, but again, having more opportunity financially, but I then suggested to Miriam, why don't you start a chocolate business? And I think I can't remember if it was the next year she came back and bought some equipment, but she spent a lot of money of her own, hard-earned money buying a tempering machine and buying equipment, and went home and said, I'm going to start. And she had spent a little time in my business. But I think she came back the following summer, didn't talk much about it. But then she came back last summer and she said, I want to start a chocolate business. And I knew Jody and have always admired Jody greatly for having started a coffee business, and knew her deep connection to the coffee growers. So I've always been inspired by this. And then Jody said to me one day, I'll help you, because to me the language was a huge barrier. So we said, let's do it. And Jody said, let's do it, and here we are. Oh, she's very natural at it. I don't know that I've had a student who dipped truffles as easily as she did. And she'll do beautifully. Got a fine sense of what she can mix in the ganaches, and she'll do great, I think.
That's because you are a very good teacher. Good teacher for me.
So I was going to say, what have you learned from Mimi? What has Mimi taught her?
Well, when I visit Mimi chocolate house, she every time was doing this kind of chocolate. So first of all, I just looking and I like how she work, and sometimes I was helping, but I was very scary because because I was thinking if I not do same like Mimi made the chocolate, very nice handmade chocolates, but she was very nice woman. She say, "You doing okay? You doing okay?" Sometimes I'm not doing okay. I think in myself, but she told me, "You do better than me." So she was very nice people, and then I learned very much from all I do now is because Mimi she showed me how it.
Okay, I'm gonna play one song, very famous song. Maybe it's a famous for Paul Simon, but it's a traditional song from Peru. It's like this. The Fly Over the Congo is a traditional song for Peru.